Hi, I'm Pam, and welcome to your December 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. This month, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for your sun sign, but please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, now on to your December 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. Hi, Scorpio! Now on to your December 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have is the Ten of Rods, and this is moving on to new and better horizons. But you have 10 rods of burden on your shoulder, but they're knowledge and experience that you gained that are going to help you as you move on to the new and better horizons. So you may feel burdened or overburdened at this time, but you're still moving forward. You have to do too many things this month of December, and it's going to be tricky for you in some regard. It's like you want to make everybody happy. You are going to be trying to please other people. It could be with holiday gifts you want to buy, or, being able to spend time with them or do things with them, but you may feel like it's hard for you to get everything done this month. Some of you are thinking about how to make changes, and it could involve your diet or exercise program for some of you. Some of you have thoughts and plans of retiring or leaving a job or career or business you're in completely. It's like there's things you're going over in your mind over and over, reviewing all these things. Mercury is in retrograde until December 6th, and we're in the shadow for 2 weeks after. So things from your past, it seems like you're mulling them over. Relationships or situations of the past. You're doing a lot of mental gymnastics and activity, going backwards to your thoughts of your past in this month of December. Some of you are going to have a crowning idea that blows other people's minds, especially your boss. If you work for somebody else, you're going to come up with something so ingenious it blows his mind, her mind, or all the coworkers' minds, or everybody. And if you're non-working, it could even be about your own business too. If you're not working, it could be you come up with some brilliant idea that your family is on board with and blown away by as well. You have to be careful and watch out for your physical health. Some of you could be having back problems this month. Some of you may be experiencing a hernia or some kind of issue with one of your organs, like kidney or liver, possibly, for some of you. Any kind of holistic medicine, or if you don't like that route and you like traditional medicine, it would be helpful for you to get some kind of remedies that could improve your health and well-being and make you feel better. And if you know any naturopath doctors, I would highly recommend it, or homeopathic medicine. You could try to research it on your own, but I really feel you'd be better off if you can speak with a professional, because I feel like there's some things that, like I said, the things I mentioned could be off kilter or bothering you, or you just may want to improve your general overall health in December. So the next card you have, Scorpio, is the Empress, and the Empress is a maternal figure that's on the other side, watching you, guiding you, protecting you. It could be your mother figure in the living, your mother, great-grandmother, grandmother, step-grandmother, stepmother, aunt, somebody really important to you in the living. It could also be you being the Empress, where you are creating something, you are giving birth to something. It can also be the birth of a business project, idea, or plan. Some of you that's mother is living, you're doing a lot of concessions, making a lot of concessions for your mother in December, which means you may be taking her to doctors or going over and helping her out wherever she lives, or, taking her where she needs to go of any kind. If your mother is deceased, you may be having some kind of memorial service for her, or a special dinner in remembrance for her, or some party or event. Even if she's passed, it could go either direction here for some of you Scorpios. There is a pregnancy involved for some of you, where a family member is going to announce that they're going to have a baby, or they're having a baby in December. And it could even be you for some of you. You have to let some things go. You've been taking on too many things, and for you it feels like emotional burdens. I feel like your emotions have been, not that they've been off kilter or out of whack, it just feels like you've had a lot of emotions that you've had to process and that are running through you in this month of December. Some of you Scorpios have been wearing your heart on your sleeve a lot lately, so therefore people know emotionally where you're at and where you're coming from. So it's like you're being kind of obvious how you feel. I don't feel like you're stuffing your emotions down. Maybe you never do. I don't know. It depends on each individual, but I feel like your emotions are right there on your sleeve in December, and people are going to know what you think, how you're feeling. You may be emoting a little bit in December, even for some of you. Yeah, some of you really do have a popular idea that is going to set wheels in motion and make things happen, and is going to be very ingenious or uplifting or well guided. And I got that also through your 10 of Rods card, and it's coming up here also with the Empress. Some of you may find that you have to defend your position if you go to some conference meeting or some kind of review or some kind of presentation. You may have to defend your position, defend your findings, defend your thinking. It doesn't mean it's not going to go in your favor, but you're going to have to explain and defend your findings and your position. You've got the Six of Swords card next. This means you could be moving. You could be taking a long distance trip or travel. It can also be moving on to better shores, from troubled shores and troubled times to better shores and better times. Some of you Scorpios may start to house hunt in December. Maybe you're thinking of buying a new home or moving for some reason. Some of you feel like you have to get your ducks in a row and get your ducks in order because for some reason you don't feel like you want to keep staying where you're staying. So some of you may be somewhere where you're like, you just don't like the neighborhood anymore, you don't like your neighbors, or the living situation is not exactly the way you want it to be. It could be the environment, the place itself, or the people that are around you. I don't know. It could be a mixture. But some of you feel like you don't want to stay where you're still staying. Maybe you rent and you want to own a house. Or maybe you're living with some people, you're roommating with some people. You're like, okay, I'm done doing this. I need to be out on my own now. Or moving out of parents' homes could be the case for some of you. Some of you are going to feel like you have a new calling, and it could be a new job or a career. And I see you, for some of you Scorpios, are going to be having to make a presentation about something you want or plan to do. And that could be to your family and friends, or it could be to bosses and higher ups. Or even if you had to do it to get some kind of financial backing or funding, and you had to display or prove or show what you want to do. Maybe you're a scientist and you want to get some backing to do some scientific studies. Could even be in that regard for those of you in the medical field or science field of some sort. Be prepared, because there's going to be a lot of grandstanding where people are going to be really showing off somewhere you are. It's either going to happen at a family party, You know, there's a lot of holidays in December. It could be at a family party, somebody's doing it, or at a work party, or even just out and about. Like you could be at a restaurant bar with some friends and all of a sudden somebody gets up on the bar and starts doing show tunes. I mean, or tap dancing in the middle of a store. I mean, just be prepared. You're going to be witnessing grandstanding and showing off going on. Some of you could be doing it, but I feel more like you are witnessing it more so than you are doing it. So the next card you have here is the Eight of Pentacles. I swear this card keeps showing up for all the signs, and you're getting it here too. The Eight of Pentacles is learning a new craft, learning a new skill, starting a new job, starting a new business. It can be called the card of the apprentice, and you're getting money here because you have the number 8, and that attracts money to you. So somehow money's coming to you, even if you're a non-working Scorpio. You're having a regeneration of your life and your work in some way for some of you. There's expansion. You could be getting linked up to other businesses or other programs. Some of you also have to buckle down on something because I hear hindsight's 20/20. So something you did that you didn't think was great, or you have like uncertainty about your knowledge about it, you're going to you're going to be thinking about that and going, what can I do to improve that? Because I need to keep doing it, or I need to be more proficient in it. So you're going to think about, what classes can I take? What things can I study? What seminars can I attend? What lecture series should I go to? What things should I watch or listen on the internet? What online classes could I take? You know, all that kind of energy is swirling all around this because you want to better and improve something that you're doing, and you're not totally happy about something you did in the past. And this is causing you to want to learn more or study more or become more proficient in something. I do see some of you getting financial gain and reward from some kind of work that you're doing. Especially if, you know, some of you may be even thinking about taking on a sideline job, like a part-time job, or getting some kind of sideline gig or hobby going that you can then make money off of in addition to your regular everyday job. Is if you know how to sing or perform or play music or dance, you may start to do that on the side. Or, you know, maybe you're really great at psychic readings and you're going to start your own website or do readings. Whatever you're good at, Scorpio, I see you broadening your perspectives and your horizons for some of you in regard to work. If you're non-working, somehow money is still swirling around you, and you could have some people or government agencies or institutions such as insurance companies or resolutions of wills or past due work you did in the past and you were due Social Security or workman's compensation for some time you were out, or any litigations where money was owed to you through a lawsuit, and you were wondering if you were going to get a settlement. Somehow, you working Scorpios, if you listen to that line of things I said again, is going to apply to you as to why you have the Eight of Pentacles, because it could have been hard work that you did in the past in a lawsuit, or hard work you did for a company, and that now you're getting financial pay back or restitution for it in some way. Now you have the Ten of Pentacles. Next, you have another money card here. This could be receiving an inheritance. This could be money coming to you through family channels, which is very weird. That did come up here for some of you Scorpios through the Eight of Pentacles card. This could also be you being in a couple with your partner and the two of you joining forces together and making income together to support the two of you and your family. It can also mean that. You've got a long line of subsequent details where you're going to have to spend, like, sell things for money. Like some of you are selling a property, settling an estate, getting something, like it's a whole bunch of things coming up in a row. And this is going to take you well into next year of 2019 while this is going on. Like, it's not something like a snap, like, whoo, I handle all that in December. It's going to go on periodically throughout 2019 where you're going to be like, you buy a home, maybe you sell a property or sell something and buy something, and somebody's estate gets settled and you get some money, and then something else happens, you get a promotion or you expand what you're doing. It's like all these lines of things going on for the next 12 to 13 months for you. Some of you are going to get rewarded quite highly and compensated for your work. And if it's not work you're doing currently, it could be work that happened in the past. I see you buying a lot of new things. Some of you are buying new clothes, new wardrobe, updating your look, spending money on things like that. And also some of you are going to be buying new furniture and other things. I see you upgrading things. Maybe you need a new laptop, or maybe you need all new furniture, living room furniture and bedroom furniture. You're going to start spending some money. But I highly recommend that you do that, as they're saying, over time in the new year, because right now Mercury's in retrograde and this would not be a good time to do that. You do have, some of you have some family money that gets left to you in an inheritance. Some of you do have that. And getting this boost of finance for some of you Scorpios, it is going to be quite uplifting to you, and you're going to get this renewed sense of like an oomph in your step, where you're going to feel like now you can conquer the world. Like that money gives you some kind of push or elevation that you need, that you've been wanting or needing. Or gives you more confidence too, also. And any of you who have had long-standing trials and tribulations with your family, of any kind, whatever it could be, I feel for many of you this month of December, you're going to see it's over. So listen to that carefully, Scorpio. So I hope those messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. Now I'm going to show you a card, pull a card for you, Scorpio, as I did for all the other signs this month, for enchanting messages from the mermaids with these Sea Melodies cards. I was in a crystal shop and I saw these on a shelf and I'm like, what are these mermaid cards? I got to get these, even though they didn't show any picture on the back what the cards were going to look like. And I do like the pictures on the front of the cards. I'll show you that. I like that mermaid picture. And so I'm going to see, what do the enchanting mermaids of the deep sea have for you, Scorpio? You're a water sign. What do they have? A message. It's going to be short. What's the message for Scorpio for December 2018? You got voyage. Set sail on a new course. Voyage. So I hope these readings were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plussing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested, you can get my psychic crystal readings for December 2018, which will be a continuation of the messages that I got here for your sign, by clicking on the link below this video, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for those videos for download and purchase. Also, you can get the other special video series I recorded which will go up to 1 year out, which is my Jupiter in Sagittarius psychic tarot readings. You will find that these may be very helpful. I've had a lot of people write me about those and said they already have found the predictions to be quite accurate. And we are just starting this Jupiter in Sagittarius time period. So it goes up till December 2019. If you're interested in getting those videos, you can click on the other link below. And for all videos, you can also go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I have available. You just click on the heading that you're interested in, go to your sign underneath that heading, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, please be sure to follow me for additional psychic tarot readings, psychic predictions, psychic card pulls, psychic crystal messages by following me on Facebook at The Lucky Mermaid LLC. And also, I'm new to Instagram, and you can follow me there at @TheLuckyMermaid_Pam Georgel. And you'll see predictions and messages you're not going to see here on YouTube. So please be sure to follow me there. I hope you have an absolutely tremendous, happy, and joyous holiday season filled with many blessings and peace.